Imagine sailing into New York Harbor on a crisp morning in the late 19th century, the wind whipping at your clothes and the sound of seagulls echoing in the air. As your ship nears its destination, a colossal figure comes into view, an awe-inspiring statue holding a torch aloft, her gaze fixed firmly on the horizon. This is the Statue of Liberty, a symbol of hope and freedom that has greeted millions of immigrants arriving in the United States. Our journey begins in the 1860s, when the idea for the Statue of Liberty was born out of a conversation between two men, Edouard de Laboulaye, a French political thinker, and Frédéric-Auguste Bartholdi, a sculptor. Laboulaye envisioned a monument to celebrate the enduring friendship between France and the United States and to commemorate the centennial of American independence. Bartholdi, inspired by this vision, set to work designing a statue that would embody the ideals of liberty and democracy. Construction of the statue was a monumental task that spanned nearly a decade. The internal structure, designed by Gustave Eiffel, the same engineer behind the Eiffel Tower, was a marvel of engineering, made of iron and steel to support the copper skin. Piece by piece, the statue was assembled in France, standing tall in Bartholdi's workshop before it was disassembled and shipped to America. In 1885, the statue arrived in New York Harbor in 350 individual pieces, packed into 214 crates. The task of reassembling this giant puzzle fell to the workers on Liberty Island, then known as Bedloe's Island. Imagine the anticipation and excitement as each piece was meticulously put into place, culminating in the statue's grand unveiling on October 28, 1886. President Grover Cleveland presided over the dedication ceremony, proclaiming the Statue of Liberty as a symbol of enlightenment and democracy. Standing at 305 feet from the ground to the tip of her torch, the Statue of Liberty is an imposing and majestic figure. Her robe, inspired by classical Roman garments, and the broken chains at her feet symbolize freedom from oppression. The 7 rays of her crown represent the 7 seas and continents, highlighting the universal message of liberty. In her left hand, she holds a tablet inscribed with the date of American independence, July 4, 1776. The beacon of hope. Originally, the torch was intended to be lit with electric lights, but over the years it underwent several modifications. In the 1980s, as part of a major restoration project, the torch was replaced with a new one covered in gold leaf, ensuring that Lady Liberty's light would continue to shine brightly. Beyond her physical attributes, the Statue of Liberty carries deep symbolic meaning. For millions of immigrants arriving in the United States during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, she was the first site of their new homeland. The statue became a symbol of the American dream, representing the promise of freedom and opportunity. Imagine the feelings of hope, relief, and anticipation that must have surged through the hearts of those who saw her standing tall, welcoming them to a land where they could build a better future. The Statue of Liberty is also intertwined with the history of Ellis Island, the nearby immigration station that processed over 12 million immigrants between 1892 and 1954. Today, both the statue and Ellis Island are part of the Statue of Liberty National Monument, serving as powerful reminders of America's immigrant heritage. Visitors to the statue can take a ferry to Liberty Island and explore the pedestal, which houses a museum detailing the history and construction of the statue. Imagine ascending the pedestal, feeling the weight of history with each step, and finally emerging onto the observation deck to gaze up at Lady Liberty herself. For those who are more adventurous, a climb up the narrow staircase inside the statue to the crown offers breathtaking views of the New York skyline and harbor. In 1986, the Statue of Liberty celebrated her centennial with a grand renovation and a rededication ceremony. The restoration project included replacing her original torch and strengthening her internal structure. This event was a testament to the enduring significance of the statue and the values she represents. Today, the Statue of Liberty stands as an enduring symbol of freedom and democracy, her torch held high as a beacon of hope for all who believe in the ideals of liberty and justice. She reminds us of the strength and resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of hope and dreams. As you reflect on the journey of the Statue of Liberty, from a visionary idea in France to a global icon in New York Harbor, it's clear that she is more than just a statue. She is a timeless symbol of the principles that define a nation. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a lifelong admirer, the sight of Lady Liberty standing proud and resolute against the backdrop of the city skyline is a powerful reminder of the ideals that continue to inspire and guide us. Imagine standing at the crossroads of the world, where the city that never sleeps pulses with energy, lights, and the constant hum of activity. This is Times Square, the vibrant epicenter of New York City, known for its towering digital billboards, bustling crowds, and a seemingly endless array of entertainment and cultural experiences. Our journey begins in the late 19th century, when Times Square was nothing more than a quiet residential area called Longacre Square, known for its carriage industry and horse stables. The transformation of this area into the iconic Times Square we know today began with the decision by the New York Times to move its headquarters to the newly built Times Tower in 1904. This move brought with it the naming of the area to Times Square and sparked a wave of development and excitement. As you step into Times Square today, you are immediately immersed in a sensory overload of bright lights and bustling activity. The first thing that captures your attention is the colossal digital billboards that dominate the skyline. These electronic marvels advertise everything from the latest Broadway shows to global brands, creating a visual spectacle that is unrivaled anywhere in the world. Imagine standing in the middle of this urban canyon, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and images that change continuously, reflecting the dynamic nature of the city itself. One of the most iconic landmarks in Times Square is the NASDAQ market site, with its towering electronic stock ticker that scrolls the latest market data 24/7. This beacon of financial activity represents the economic heartbeat of not just New York, but the entire world. Nearby, the New Year's Eve ball drop in Times Square is a tradition that has captured the imagination of millions around the globe. Every December 31st, thousands gather in the square, and millions more tune in to watch the glittering ball descend, marking the start of a new year. As you explore further, you'll find the Broadway Theater District, home to over 40 professional theaters that host some of the most spectacular and critically acclaimed performances in the world. From timeless classics like The Phantom of the Opera and Les Miserables to modern hits like Hamilton and Wicked, Broadway offers something for everyone. Imagine the excitement of seeing a live Broadway show, the anticipation building as the lights dim and the curtain rises, bringing stories to life with extraordinary performances and elaborate sets. Walking through Times Square, you can't help but notice the diverse mix of people. Tourists from all over the world, street performers, and local New Yorkers all converge in this bustling area. Street performers add to the vibrant atmosphere, showcasing talents ranging from acrobatics and dance to music and magic. Picture yourself pausing to watch a talented musician play a soulful tune on a saxophone, or marveling at the skill of a breakdancer spinning and flipping with effortless grace. Amidst the neon lights and commercial buzz, Times Square also offers a variety of culinary delights. From quick bites to fine dining, the area boasts an eclectic mix of restaurants and food stalls. Imagine savoring a classic New York slice from one of the many pizzerias, or indulging in a gourmet meal at a high-end restaurant with panoramic views of the square. The aromas of different cuisines waft through the air, tempting you to try something new and delicious. For those interested in art and culture, Times Square is home to several museums and galleries. The Times Square Museum and Visitor Center offers a fascinating glimpse into the history of the area, complete with artifacts and interactive exhibits. The Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, though located a short distance away, is easily accessible and houses an impressive collection of contemporary artworks. A unique aspect of Times Square is its role in various media and pop culture. It has been featured in countless movies, TV shows, and music videos, solidifying its status as an iconic symbol of New York City. Imagine walking through a place that has been immortalized in films like King Kong, Spider-Man, and Vanilla Sky, each capturing the essence and allure of Times Square in their own way. As you continue your journey, take a moment to visit some of the hidden gems within Times Square. The pedestrian plazas, created as part of a revitalization project, provide a much-needed respite from the frenetic pace. These plazas are perfect for people watching, enjoying a coffee, or simply soaking in the unique atmosphere. Imagine sitting on one of the red TKTS bleachers, taking in the panoramic view of the square and feeling the pulse of the city around you. For shopping enthusiasts, Times Square offers an array of flagship stores and boutiques. From the massive M&M's World to the multi-level Disney store, there's something for everyone. Picture yourself wandering through these stores, marveling at the elaborate displays and finding unique souvenirs to take home. As day turns to night, Times Square transforms into a dazzling spectacle of lights. The neon signs and billboards illuminate the area, creating a surreal, almost otherworldly ambiance. This transformation is most evident during the holidays, when the square is adorned with festive decorations and holiday lights. Imagine the magic of standing in Times Square on New Year's Eve, surrounded by people from all walks of life, united in celebration as the iconic ball drops and the new year begins. In conclusion, Times Square is more than just a tourist attraction. It's a living, breathing testament to the energy, creativity, and diversity of New York City. From its historical beginnings as Longacre Square to its current status as the crossroads of the world, Times Square continues to captivate and inspire all who visit. Whether you're here for the bright lights, the world-class entertainment, the eclectic food scene, or simply to be a part of its vibrant atmosphere, Times Square offers an unforgettable experience that embodies the spirit of New York City. Imagine finding yourself in the heart of New York City amidst the towering skyscrapers and bustling streets and suddenly stepping into a verdant, tranquil paradise that feels a world away from the urban chaos. This is Central Park, a place where nature and city life harmoniously coexist, offering a refuge for both locals and tourists alike. As you walk along the winding paths of Central Park, the first thing that strikes you is the sheer sense of space and openness. The trees sway gently in the breeze, their leaves rustling like whispers of stories from years gone by. You can feel the park's history beneath your feet, knowing that it has been a cherished sanctuary for generations of New Yorkers. The park is alive with activity, yet it retains an air of calm and serenity. You pass joggers, cyclists, and families enjoying picnics on the lush green lawns. Children laugh and play, their carefree spirits adding a joyful melody to the symphony of sounds. Dog walkers exchange smiles and friendly nods as their furry companions explore every scent and sight. As you venture deeper into the park, the city's noise fades away, replaced by the tranquil sounds of nature. You find yourself drawn to the serene waters of a lake, where rowboats gently glide across the surface, creating ripples that dance in the sunlight. Ducks paddle by, completely unfazed by the human activity around them, and you can't help but feel a sense of peace as you watch them. Throughout the park, you encounter various nooks and crannies that invite exploration. There are secret gardens with vibrant flowers that bloom in a riot of colors, hidden benches perfect for quiet reflection, and picturesque bridges that span sparkling streams. Each corner of the park offers a new discovery, a moment to pause and appreciate the beauty of nature. Art and culture are woven into the fabric of Central Park. You might stumble upon a lively performance by a street musician, their melodies resonating through the trees, or an impromptu dance troupe captivating passers-by with their graceful moves. These unexpected encounters with creativity add a magical quality to your stroll, reminding you of the city's artistic heartbeat. As you continue your journey, you find yourself at an open field where kites soar high in the sky, their vibrant tails painting colorful trails against the blue canvas above. The air is filled with the sound of children's laughter and the soft murmur of conversations, creating a sense of community and togetherness. Strangers become friends as they share stories and marvel at the beauty of their surroundings. In Central Park, time seems to slow down, allowing you to savor each moment. You feel a deep connection to the natural world, a reminder of the importance of preserving such green spaces in our urban landscapes. The park is not just a place, it's an experience, a living, breathing testament to the harmony between man and nature. As the sun begins to set, casting a golden glow over the park, you take a moment to sit on a bench and reflect on your day. The city's skyline frames the horizon, a stark contrast to the natural beauty that surrounds you. Central Park has offered you a respite, a chance to reconnect with yourself and the world around you. Leaving the park, you carry with you a sense of renewal and inspiration. Central Park is more than just a green space in the middle of a bustling metropolis. It's a sanctuary that nourishes the soul and reminds us of the simple joys of life. Whether you're a lifelong New Yorker or a visitor from afar, Central Park offers a timeless experience that stays with you long after you've left its paths.